Mr. Simcox, I'm going to start with you. You and Miss Villardo dated for a while.
Yes, ma'am.
And at some point, Miss Villardo handed you $800.
Yes, ma'am.
In what month was that?
I guess it'd be January, February,
I have
March, okay.
the text message and the withdrawal from my bank account.
So, Mr. Simcox, even though she shouted out, which she's not supposed to do, and which she will surely not do again, she has evidence that she withdrew $800 from her bank account on the 1st of March. What she also probably has, why don't you, knowing that she has more paper on her side than you do, I want you to tell me how it came about that Miss Villardo transferred $800 to you on the 1st of March.
Well, ma'am, this...
Don't tell me, man. Just I want you to take a breath, Mr. Simcox. Miss Villardo transferred $800 to me on March 1st because...
She was helping me with an issue I had with my cell phone company. Unsolicited, she volunteered.
Just a second. What kind of an issue did you have with your cell phone company?
Of course, I was venting to anybody who would listen.
And you vented
yes,
to her?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And you vented to her, and she took out the $800 that you needed for your phone
yes,
bill.
ma'am.
Now you're no longer dating.
Yes, ma'am.
And she wants the $800 back.
And plus some.
And the other stuff is sort of nonsense. I'm not even paying attention to it. $38 for dirt. I didn't go to law school for $38 for dirt. And she started to ask for the money back.
Yes, ma'am. Rather vigorously.
What did you say to her?
Well, ma'am, to be honest, I didn't answer a lot because it was getting to the point, may I back up a little? This all started probably 2 or 3 weeks prior to this.
This started out means sometime in February.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me what happened in February.
Well, she was having issues with, I can probably help you out with that. I have a desktop at home you can use. Bring me your laptop that's frozen up and won't work, and I will gladly do what I can to fix that problem.
And at that time, you were still dating?
Yes, ma'am.
Intimate?
Yes, ma'am.
So her boyfriend, her intimate boyfriend, said, I can help unfreeze your frozen computer. Also, I have one that I'm not using that's an old desktop.
Yeah, well, I was using it, but I could part with it for her use.
Right. And?
A couple weeks later, this incident came up with the cell phone. I vented.
And I got the venting. So you sort of figured you would help her out with unfreezing her computer.
Yes, ma'am.
And gave her a desktop that you weren't using.
To use, yes,
To
ma'am.
use. So you sort of felt it was a quid pro quo for the unfreezing of her computer.
Maybe somewhat
I love
accurate.
that line. Yeah, okay. So let me tell you, Mr. Simcox, because when people fabricate, and it's so interesting that they fabricate, but they don't have good memories. See, when you fabricate, which is a nice word for lying, you're supposed to be able to be consistent, because I'm going to read to you what you swore to in your answer. I'm going to show them that what I just read from you. Is that your signature, sir?
That's my signature, yes, ma'am.
Perfect. That's all. Take it back. Thank you. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $800. We're finished. Thank you very much.
He agreed.
No dirt.
He agreed to pay me back $900.
That's usurious. $800. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may